Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, good evening all everyone. Have a good holiday. I just returned from Perth last night and have a flight delay. I arrived home at around 9:30. So this morning I start my PPT. Hope tonight I have a good share with all of you, and I'm happy to inform all of you that I just got promotion of last month, and now I become the senior presidential director. This is my lifeway journey, and I'm very happy that within 1 year I reached this target as a SPD. So hopefully I have a more share, and I hope a lot of people can become a senior presidential director soon and treat Lifeway as your lifetime business. Okay, tonight I'm going to share with you about the Slim and Firm and also X49. This is the dramatic product. I hopefully using this product, tonight you will understand more about this product and about some statistics lightweight done already, and I'm going to share with you tonight. And when we talk about the slim and fat, we will think how to define obese. Okay, so most common indicator we use the BMI, and the BMI actually is the weight divided by height, the square. So for example, your weight is 80 kg and your height is 1.5 meter, so 1.6, well, sorry. So your BMI, how to calculate, is 80 divide 1.6 times 1.6, and it's a 31.25. So if BMI more than 30 is obese, so that between 25 to 30 is overweight. In some countries, the standard is more than 27 is obese, and between 24 to 27 is overweight. So do you know that the obese actually can start when you're as a baby? So let me play you a video to understand more.
Many health problems are related to poor nutrition and have significant effects on the digestive system. Most of these health problems can be linked to the long-term consumption of sugary and fatty foods, increasing our risk of being overweight or obese. This risk starts before we are even born. When pregnant women consume unhealthy foods containing excess amounts of sugar and fat, they are more likely to have overweight children and develop associated health problems. A good start to nutrition for a baby is providing them with breast milk. This provides the best source of nutrients and reduces the risk of infection, digestive diseases, and obesity. Babies fed on high-protein formula milk are more likely to suffer childhood obesity and are at an increased risk of adult obesity too. Young children who get the right nutrition are 10% more likely to overcome life-threatening diseases, become healthier adults, and have healthier families. Childhood obesity is rising at an alarming rate, increasing by almost 40% in the last 25 years. If current trends continue, there will be approximately 70 million obese children worldwide by 2025. More worryingly, weight problems can be passed from generation to generation through our DNA, creating potential major health problems for future generations. So, healthy nutrition in the first 1,000 days of life, including breast milk and foods low in sugar, will help protect you, your children, and future generations from digestive and other health disorders.
So, a lot of people will concern about the weight, but actually the important is not the weight. To lose weight, you should lose your body fat instead of weight. So how much body fat is normal? So eating less and active more is of course the eternal law of weight loss. But the point is there is very difficult to follow. So most of the women actually facing the number of the weight machine. So they are concerned about their weight, the number. But actually, the body fat is more important than the weight. So actually we have to take care of our body fat and we need to build more muscle. Body fat percentage, so you can see that I also have a tummy, and then it will we need to think about it depends on the location and the proportion. So 1/4 of the body weight in the normal human body is composed by the body fat, either in the subcutaneous tissue or in the internal organs. So the body fat percentage actually is referenced by some before age 30, woman body fat weight normally is 7% to 24%, and man body fat weight normally is 14% to 20%. And about after age 30, woman body fat weight normally is increased to 20% to 27%. And men's body fat weight normally is 7% and 17% to 23%. So for the obesity, woman body weight over 30% about, and the man body fat weight about 25%, we can define as an obesity. A lot of tools to measure our body and control your weight and fat. So we can pick one to keep checking our body weight and our body fat. So the waistline, the accumulation of the fat in the belly leads to central obesity. So the waist circumference is an indicator of the central obesity. So the ideal waist reference is a man less than 90 cm and the female less than 80 cm. So let us know more about the obesity.
The most basic function of bodily fat is self-storage of food reserves. In prehistoric times, natural selection favored genotypes that could endure harsh conditions by stocking the most fat. With chronic malnutrition being the norm for most of human history, genetics evolved to favor fat storage. So when did body fat become problematic? The negative impacts of being overweight were not even noted in medical literature until as late as the 18th century. Then, technological advances coupled with public health measures resulted in the betterment of the quantity, quality, and variety of food. Sustained abundance of good food enabled a healthier population to boom economically. Output increased, and with it, leisure time and waistlines. By the mid-19th century, being excessively overweight or obese was recognized as a cause of ill health, and another century later declared deadly. What is the distinction between being overweight and being obese? A calculation called the BMI breaks it down for us. For example, if someone weighs 65 kilograms and is 1.5 meters tall, they have a BMI of about 29. Obesity is a condition of excess body fat that occurs when a person's BMI is above 30, just over the overweight range of 25 to 29.9. While BMI can be a helpful estimate of healthy weight, actual body fat percentage can only really be determined by also considering information like waist circumference and muscle mass. Athletes, for instance, have a naturally higher BMI. So how does a person become obese? At its most basic, obesity is caused by energy imbalance. If the energy input from calories is greater than the energy output from physical activity, the body stores the extra calories as fat. In most cases, this imbalance comes from a combination of circumstances and choices. Adults should be getting at least 2.5 hours of exercise each week, and children a whole hour per day. But globally, 1 in 4 adults and 8 out of 10 adolescents aren't active enough. Calorie-dense processed foods and growing portion sizes, coupled with pervasive marketing, lead to passive overeating. And scarce resources and a lack of access to healthy, affordable foods creates an even greater risk in disadvantaged communities. Yet our genetic makeup also plays a part. Studies on families and on separated twins have shown a clear causal hereditary relationship to weight gain. Recent studies have also found a link between obesity and variations in the bacteria species that live in our digestive systems. No matter the cause, obesity is an escalating global epidemic. It substantially raises the probability of diseases like diabetes, heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure, and cancer. It affects virtually all ages, genders, and socioeconomic groups in both developed and developing countries. With a 60% rise in child obesity globally over just 2 decades, the problem is too significant to ignore. Once a person is obese, the climb to recovery becomes progressively steeper. Hormonal and metabolic changes reduce the body's response to overeating. After losing weight, a formerly overweight person burns less calories doing the same exercises as a person who is naturally the same weight, making it much more difficult to shed the excess fat. And as people gain weight, damage to signaling pathways makes it increasingly difficult for the brain to measure food intake and fat storage. There is, however, some evidence that well-monitored, long-term changes in behavior can lead to improvements in obesity-related health issues. And weight loss from sustained lifestyle changes or invasive treatments like bariatric surgery can improve insulin resistance and decrease inflammation. What was once an advantage for survival is now working against us. As the world's population continues to slow down and get bigger, moving and consciously eating our way towards a healthier weight is essential to our overall well-being. And with the epidemic affecting every country in the world for different socioeconomic reasons, obesity cannot be seen as an isolated issue. More global measures for prevention are essential to manage the weight of the world.
So, what's cause of obesity? First, actually, this is a genetic issue, the hereditary. So, if the parents have obese, the child have 14% chance of being obese. If both parents are obese, the child have over 17 to 80% chance of being obese. The second is disease. So beware of these 6 diseases inside your body because it will cause an obese situation. The certain disease can lead to obese, such as the polycystic ovarian syndrome, and also the Cushing syndromes, hypothyroidism, and also the growth hormone or male hormone deficiencies. Also, hyperinsulin's receptors, brain trauma, hypothyroidism, also multi-oocyte environment also will cause the disease and increase our obesity chance. The medication take hormones due to the illness and the steroid medication, and also some anti-hyperthyroid medication also can lead to obesity. Diet also sometimes will create obesity because we not eat the breakfast. Breakfast is very important, so remember to eat more breakfast. Must eat breakfast, but our dinner, you can have a nice dinner. And excess stress, such as sugar, porridge, flour, noodle, so some cake and some baked product and some soft drinks. So it will let us absorb too much stress and the high carbohydrate. Also, unconsumed sugar is converted to fat. Cooked with unhealthy cooking oil, we did mention before, a lot of oil actually it will transform as a fat in our body, and it also causes obesity. Emotion issue also cause of the obesity, such as overeating to reduce stress or smoothen your mood. Before, I also will keep eating after I'm my work under pressure. So after work, I like to eat a lot. So I get a big belly button, big belly, and then I will feel good after I eat a lot. But actually, I can't sleep because I'm too full. So somehow the pressure also will cause our obesity. Or in a good mood, we eat and drink a lot and uncontrolled, and also the mood lead to some eating disorder or just pick some food to eat. So the emotion problem also will cause our obesity. So lack of exercise, especially the exercise, we need to keep normal exercise every day or at least a week, 3 times, 4 times. So if we less exercise, our basic of the metabolic rate will become lower. A lower basal metabolic rate make the body ability to consume the calorie insufficient, making it easy to gain weight. So a lack of sleep. Doing sleeping actually is let our organs and tissue recovering. When we in not enough sleep, our metabolism of the carbohydrate increase body blood sugar levels. Also increase the insulin level and cause the body to store more fat. So reduce lifting level. Lifting is a very important, essential to keep us slim and fit. So if we lack of sleep, it will reduce our lifting level in the body and stimulate the body to consume more carbohydrates. It will reduce the growth hormones that can regulate the ratio of the fat and muscle, and it is easy to become obese. So we have also health problem caused by obesity. So like cardiovascular disease, this is a heart disease type. So we can find that if our health issue also will make us become obesity, and also a lot of heart disease are caused by like too many fats in our body, and also our different thrombosis and pulmonary embolism also being effect. So we need to take care of ourselves, and if we have some heart attack or heart pain issue, we need to find out earlier and get sufficient treatment to prevent our problem going worse. So also the endorphins and the reproductive organs also will create our obesity trends like diabetes, irregular menstruation, infertility, birth defects, and also erectile dysfunction. These organs issue also will our obesity also will affect our organs and our tissue. And the pain and inflammation, if we consume too much sugar, too much salt, actually our body also will more easy to get inflammation. And the pain will create because our digestion issue, and then we cannot the detox issue in our body. So it will also cause a lot of pain happen in our body, like headache, low back pain, some accumulate with the gulls and the arthritis. This disease also from the food and also from our lifestyle. So we have to have a more healthy lifestyle in order to avoids the pain and inflammation accumulate in our body. And digestive system, like our fatty liver and also the gastro, also this also related to our day-to-day, our food, our nutrition, and also our habits, our living style. So we have to improve our living style in order to have a more leisure, and then we have on time to eat to improve our digestive system. Also, respiratory system also is important. We need to have a good sleep, deep sleep, and also some asthma issue also will affect our body, and then also psychological issue like depression, and also the social barriers, and some negative thinking. So it also affects our health, and then will accumulate our obesity chance to accumulate the fats and to affect our body. And also some nervous system like the movement disorder and the carpal tunnel syndrome and Alzheimer's disease. This also will have a nervous system effect to our body, and the cancer. If we accumulate too many fats and we accumulate too many inflammation in our body, the cancer is one of the disease it happen in our body, and this type of the cancer, they are most likely is accumulate with our most of the inflammation and the sugar and the fat transform, and this also this is not immediately, but it's accumulate step by step, and then the cancer also to destroy our body function, and also to lower our body mechanism. So we have to take care, and then we start with our habits, our living style, so improve our sleep, and then we need to have a happy heart in order to make ourselves more healthy. So how to slim and fit in a healthy way? A lot of people will say, oh, I diet, I don't eat, I drink more water, I just eat green. So is it work or not work? You can think that if you just eat less, but for long term, you will feel very dry, or you will only eat green. So actually your nutrition also imbalance. So first of all, you must have a right concept. The purpose of lost weight is to be more healthier. You cannot just stop eating, just drink water, or just do a lot of exercise without enough food to support your organs and your tissue function, right? So we need to have a right concept. If you use an unhealthy way to make your body slim, actually maybe you achieve your goal, but it cannot maintain too long, and maybe your skin or your tissue actually will be dry, and then not enough nutrition to support. And some people, maybe they doing the diet, they will lose a lot of hair, so because the nutrition issue. So we need to have a positive mind, and then important that to use the right method to make our body become slim and become more fit. And don't just focus on the weight, because the weight is not that important. Actually, we need the body shape and muscle more, and to reduce our fat in our body. This is more important than the weight. So we need to look at our percentage and our ratio of our body, and it look good is more important to less weight. Okay, first we need to reorganize our eat habits. So we need to eat only 70% full of each meal to reduce some the starches like the carbohydrate, except especially in the dinner time. Now at dinner, I don't eat the noodle and rice, and I mainly drink soup and vegetable at night and have some meat, of course. But the stress, the carbohydrate, I absorb less at night in my dinner time, and reduce the free rice like the free white sugar, white rice, and white flour. First, the sugar is not good. It transforms a lot of fat. The white wine contains a lot of the stress, and the white flour. So also eat like the and in the morning we rich enough. Yes, morning time I like my big breakfast. I all the time post in Facebook. My breakfast is full, very big, like a lot of green, a lot of meat, and then I will eat an egg. So we eat like a king at morning time. Okay, when the dinner time we eat like a poor one. We just eat a small portion because we are going to sleep. We don't let our stomach too much work at nighttime. So we need to eat less at night in order to have a better sleep and deep sleep. If our stomach is full of food, actually our digestive system, they need to work hard for it, so you won't have a good sleep and deep sleep. Okay, so and also and eat like a beggar and like yes, this like eat like a beggar. So at the lunch hour we can have some food or some juice, and then we need to absorb enough the protein at the lunch hour in order to support our work at the afternoon. So the vegetable make up half of each meal, and also eat less refined and the processed food like canned food, like preserved food. So we eat less this kind of the food, and the artificial food we eat less. And also we do some seasoning and the sauce, because a lot of sauce contain very strong sodium and the sugar. So we less our seasoning and the sauce, and also the food also have a high sugar, so we take it before the meal, and we eat the food at daytime is better choice. And choose healthy cooking oil. This we mentioned before, and a lot of oil actually will transform as fat. So avocado oil is one of the best choice, and also the meat oil. You know, the pork have pork oil, the chicken have chicken oil, and the beef have beef oil. Somehow you can cook with the oil, extra other oil. You can cook the original raw meat. They will also contain the oil. So let's see this doctor how to teach us how to choose the oil to
Let's
cook.
talk about the healthiest oils to use when you're deep frying, okay? Now, the oils that you should avoid when deep frying are the unsaturated type, because those are very unstable and they oxidize very easily, especially when you heat them. And that would be the soy oil, the canola, the corn, the cottonseed, the sunflower seed oil, the safflower seed oil, as well as the peanut oil. And so there's a certain chemical compound that's created when you heat or fry these unsaturated, very delicate oils. It's a bit of a mouthful, but it's advanced lipid oxidation end products. Now, and these are compounds that have negative effects on your heart, and there's even a chance that it can increase your risk for getting certain types of cancer. And some of the effects are more damaging than consuming sugar. There's also a study that I included down below that demonstrated that it can slow down autophagy, which is the recycling of old damaged proteins in the body, and your mitochondria. So that's not good. All right, so here are the best oils to use when you're deep frying things. Coconut oil or palm oil. Some people don't like to use palm oil, then great, then don't use it. Use coconut oil. Tallow, that is fat from beef. I recommend doing the grass-fed beef fat versus the grain-fed beef fat because it's going to be healthier. Tallow is an ingredient that we used to use way back. It's loaded with vitamin B3, niacin. It's actually It's a good fat to fry with. Number 3, ghee, not butter, but ghee. This is clarified butter. They filter out all the solids and they get rid of those, and you're just having this pure fat. It's a very good fat to fry with. Number 4, olive oil. Now, even though the olive oil does have some unsaturated fats, it seems to be okay for cooking as long as you keep it below about 400 degrees. And avocado oil is another oil that you can fry with that seems to be fairly stable. But these fats will not turn into this compound, and so they're more stable. So they're not going to oxidize as fast, and they're going to be safer when they're heated. All right, thanks for watching.
So, doctor teaches us how to choose a good oil, because oil is very important. We every day eat a lot of food, and we need to choose the good oil to cook in order to avoid the trans fats. So use the specific diets. Actually, nowadays we have a lot of diets like fasting. So a lot of doctors mentioned about that. If we can fasting maybe 1 month, 2 days, so our body will, the metabolism will work stronger and faster. So actually we can try the fasting. So stop to eat to 12 to 72 hours, so in a month. So you let your body restart from zero again. And in between, you of course need to drink a lot of water in order to support your body needs the water to detoxing also. So the ketones diet also to prevent the sugar and prevent the hypochondria, and the 1-6-8 diet. So this is mainly using the vegetarian. We really only eat some veggies, and they will have do some exercise, and also 2-1-1 diet, 2 veggies, 1 protein, 1 stress a day. They're using this way to keep fit. And proper exercise is also important. We need to keep them like running, the long one, but we no need like very hard, like a short one. No, we maybe just like walk slowly to keep doing it, exercise stably, maybe 1 week to 3 to 5 times a day, around 30 minutes. So if you can keep like this, your body will have more energy, and then you will keep more firm, and your muscle will be more strong. So also we also doing the exercise, like it will also to burn more fat, and transform our fats to our muscle. So do exercise is a lot of good, especially the aerobic exercise. And also we have some exercise nowadays, very simple exercise, but it's increase the afterburn effect of our body. Next time I can more intention to mention about the afterburn effect of some exercise. It's just a very simple position, but it can have a long lasting to burn our fat. And detox. So detoxing, like the detox reduce the metabolic rate in our body. So we need to detox frequently, and as long as we have to drink a lot of water in order to make our body can remove some weight. So I all the time recommend 1 hour, 1 cup of water, around 200 ml, like 200 cc. So just 1 cup. So if you absorb every hour, your detox will be more effective, and then you will see the difference of your skin texture. After 1 hour drink 1 cup of water, I can feel my skin, my tissue, and my body no more dry. Before, I'm all the time will itchy when the winter comes, so my skin is dry like snack, so very dry with some fall down from my skin. But now after 1 hour drink 1 cup of water, and I'm using the patch of X49, it's improved a lot. My dry skin no more, and the detoxing is really make my body change. I feel more nice inside, and also it's also if we not detox, also increase the risk of developing the different disease in our body, because a lot of the disease accumulate from our body, like the obesity, also the also a lot of like heavy metal, like we have a lot of chemical, the food, preserving food, they will accumulate in our body, especially in the liver. So we need to remove them from our body. And also acupuncture, so we can use the combined stem acupuncture points in order to become more slim and more strong and create more muscle. So regular pressure, the full acupuncture point can help digestion, and also prevent our stomach, and also reduce our abdominal fat, and also activate and circulation our body. So the 5 to 10 minutes you touch these 4 points in your belly button, your 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and this just like cock rice with you, just like the ice weight, using the ice weight. So your belly button upstairs around 1 finger distance. So this is CV9, suffix point, and also in your clockwise 3 o'clock is another acupuncture point, and the downstairs around 2 finger distance is the CV4, is also one of the acupuncture point, and also on the 9 o'clock distance with 2 finger around is ST25. So this location, if you stimulate them more, so it will help you to feel improve your digestion system. And also 1 point in your belly button up around 6 fingers distance. So here is we call CV12. This point, acupuncture point, also can improve your body, the digestion. Okay, and also sun bath. So sun have vitamin D, so it's also improve our mood and help us to boost our metabolism and regulate our biological clock. So we under sunshine around 15 to 30 minutes a day. So it will have it will increase your also have a good effect to your bone, your teeth, your hair. So sunshine give us a lot of energy, and also the vitamin. So also sufficient sleep also important. Just now we mentioned about it can also help us to burn fat and help restore our better metabolism. So we need to stop saying I want to lose weight, because this is a consciously will let you need to keep getting fat. So this is so we need to stop. I want to lose weight. Actually now I don't need to lose weight, but I want my body look more firm and look more strong, build more muscle is more important than the weight. And nowadays, apart from the supplement, apart from the doing exercise, apart from the lot of other substance, lightweight X49 now give us dramatic change, because this product going to change a lot of us, and also to give up a hope to look slimmer and transform our fat become muscle. So today I'm going to introduce you X49, the power of night. So lightweight, most of the product we are using produce the infrared light from our body to reflect back to our tissue and to activate our body and to communicate well. And then X49 actually is can create our AHKCU. And AHKCU has been researched for many years in the skincare industry. And in addition, this new research showed that AHKCU is as effective as a mineralosis, minocytals for the regrow hair. Although we do not, lightweight did not claim it, but actually it can grow our hair. And the study confirmed AHKCU's production by X49. So blood sample to measure AHKCU concentration were taken at the baseline, 24 hours at 7 days of wearing the patch. A sample of convenience of 10 subjects made up of both men and women aged 40 to 81 were selected to participate in this study. And the other study also evented that there was towards increased AHKCU in the people there were not vegan or vegetarian. The good typically like almond. It will be recommended that for the best result with X49 people, consume food rich in iron or supplements where necessary meat, poultry, fish, dairy, eggs, soy, beans. In a separate studies, statistic significant were which showing that AHKCU metabolism increase in utilization supporting bone health. And what benefits can you expect from X49? So let us see this result from 420-person clinical study within 2 months. So the exercise from the sit-up percentage improved for 2 months, increased 70.59%. For the push-up, they increased for 81.82%. For the squat, it's increased 47.06%. For the biscuit scoop, they increased from the 112.5%. And the grip strength, it increased from the 74.49%. So this is really significant change and improvement just within 2 months. And if the X49 benefits, we also using for the push, you can see that from only using X49, the result, the calorie burns is a 72.73%, and the bite top speed is 22.63% growth increase, and the bite the distance also they can increase from 57.14%, and the pulse also the decrease for 4%. So once combined with X39 and X49 used together, the calorie burn, you can see that is a dramatic change up to 90.91%. And the bite the top speed can extend to 27.54%, and the bite distance also increased 65.15%, and the pulse decreased 5.38%. So you can see that when combined with X39 plus X49 together, it is have an amazing result in the exercise level. And then the study also showed that it can reduce the blood pressure. Using X49 only, the decrease in the systolic by 5.51%, but together with X49, it can decrease by 7.75%, and diastolic of it can decrease 17.98%. It's really, really big change. And we also have some before and after tests in the research. So like one age 74 man, body fat is 33.55%, and the fat mass is 66.6 pounds, and fat-free mass is 109.4 pounds. And he get the health rate 55% higher than the ideals. So after using the X49 for the men in a month, so the result is the body fat decreased to 33.5, and the fat mass also decreased to 59.4, and the fat-free mass increased 117.6 pounds, and the health rate actually just 20% higher than the ideal. So within 1 month, this old man actually have a big change in her body, and his health rate also reduced. So what's the data show that? The data show that X39 and X49 help to build body, but in different ways. Acting X49 result in increased fat loss 11% point in 60 days. And X49 make the body leaner and stronger. And using X39 and X49 creates more chance and more health effects. So X49 has a significant benefit. It can make similar gains the first week of use, and also it build more muscle quickly and safely, and recover more quickly even though what age you are. Support the health and function of the heart. Also improve and protect overall cardiovascular health. Also strengthen our bone for a rock-solid foundation. Support the health and function of the brain. Also can protect from 5G radiation. So you can see before using the cell phone, after using 50 minutes of the cell phone, our information will increase. After using X49, we can balance and we can protect from the radiation attached to our brain. So how to apply X39 behind our neck and X49 below our belly button. Combine them, use together at the daytime. So it's a suggested protocols in these two locations. So how is X49 different than X39? X39 evaporate GHKCU, and X49 evaporate AHKCU. AHKCU is the daughter peptide to GHKCU and offer a number of unique benefits when it comes to stem cell and health. X39 is our premium stem cell product. We can meaning that X39 is increase the number of stem cells, and acting X49 stem cell activator for enhance the performance. So combined with X49, our stem cell will become stronger, more effective, and more efficiency. And it's also opened the more market for us, and then we can help more people. So the price for the X39 and X49 is the same. For the distributor, we can bought it from $99.95 US, and retail customer they bought it from $149.95. So now we still have the performance bundle. You can select in our back office, or you can send you to your friend. Even though in retail price they also have the promotion, but I think the promotion it will end soon. So if you have a customer interest on it, so please ask them to order as soon as possible. So for X49 summary, it can continue to expand stem cell quarter 9, offer new and exciting benefits, provide new business and income opportunity from us, offer technology to achieve ultimate goals of age reversal. So actually today we are talking about slim and firm. Lightweight actually have a lot of problems it can also help. So such as X39 is a fully repair, activate our stem cell, number of our stem cell, and repair and improve our tissue and organs. Also, it can achieve a more balanced body and enhance various functions. And for SP6, it effectively reduces appetite and balance our body hormones, help reduce appetite, and also SP6 also can improve our metabolism situation. So energy enhancer actually it can help to burn our fat, to promote more our blood flow, the circulation level. So it can boost up our circulation and also burn the sugar and fat in the body and more efficiency. And glutathione is for detoxing. One glutathione patch within 24 hours can increase 300% of glutathione in your own body. The glutathione actually is our main detoxification, and it can remove heavy metal. So it also can help to remove edema. And ion can help to reduce the stress. So our obesity also one of the problem is the emotion issue, right? So ion can also reduce our stress, help reduce our inflammation in our body. It's very important. If our inflammation level lower, our chance to get the cancer also reduce. And enhance our antioxidants, also improve sleep quality. So here I have some testimonial I want to share with you. This is some of my friends in Hong Kong. So it's using only X39 for just 10 days. His weight from 68 kg reduced to 62 kg. And he keep going need to drink water because when the first week, when they're using the X39, the body is stimulated and you will find that your detoxification very quick and you will feel very thirsty. That is a good thing. So that's why he said the target wanted to lose the more weight. And this is another boy. This boy actually has the autism, and you can see that the body before have a lot of points, and then you can see after using the X39, look slimmer and firmer and look stronger, just within 2 weeks more. And also, and a lot of my friends, they also using the X49 to restore some inflammation and pain in the body, but also they found that their weight also dropping. Someone opened the mic, so let me stop it. Okay. So like this one share that she feels better. My right front hips used to be a bit plump. That part I thought was just fat. But when I live healthier, it hurt too much pain when I've been too much pain, especially when walking and fast. But when I use the X39 patches, the swelling decrease, my front hips and the pain disappear. I noticed the smell of urine a few days ago, and a few days later, I feel good, and my front hips become fat. Thank you, X39. So it is good things, right? And also you can see that this the leg because of some was swollen, and after using X39 just a week, you can see the difference. And also here, also one testimonial. This before is a 221 pounds in the last November. And then just using the X39 for just a week. And you can see that he using X39 and SP6. And it's dropped to 215 pounds. So he feel that it's a good product, and he keep to use, and it also can help her to reduce the peptides need, and also can control the diet. And this one is using the SP6 for 6 days, and he using that glutathione and SP6, and within a week he lost 2 kg, only 6 days. And this one using lose 7 pounds within 30 days. So tonight I'm sharing, going to stop here, is my tonight share to all of you. So any question of you, any question, you can open the mic and we can share, and I'll try to answer your question here. Let me stop recording.